Hi besties, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please, this video is for the serious minded people that want to join the hair growth challenge. It's not for everyone, and whatever measurement I'm giving is what has been working for me. If you have your preferred measurement, you can go on with it, but if not, just stick with the measurements I'm giving you all in this video. So let's get started. We are going to be making hair growth oil and hair mist. I already measured 1 tablespoon of clove and 1 tablespoon of black seed into the bowl. Right now I'm going to be measuring the quantity of moringa powder we need for the hair growth oil, the fenugreek and the rosemary leaf. Okay, so here's a quick one. Moringa is rich in amino acid, which are building blocks of cells. Therefore, this helps in rejuvenation of hair, thereby reducing alopecia. So you see, you need moringa. It activates the dormant hair follicle, thereby enhancing hair growth on the bald areas, and is also rich in biotin. Let's chat a little bit about rosemary leaf. The rosemary leaf is known to stimulate hair growth. It cleanses the scalp, it gives you healthy scalp, and it also relieves scalp issues. One thing I love about these herbs is that majority of them have similar benefits. When you're done putting everything together into the bowl, make sure to mix them up like a happy family. Okay, the next phase is the oil phase. Right now I'm putting in olive oil. You can use the extra virgin olive oil that comes in a darker bottle. If you want to use coconut oil, please make sure or do your research, do a patch test, and be sure that your scalp or your hair accept coconut oil. Not everyone accepts coconut oil, and I figured that out about my hair, so I don't use heavy coconut oil whenever I'm making my hair growth oil. As a matter of fact, I use more of olive oil and almond oil. These ones are lightweight oils compared to coconut oil. You can also use avocado oil, but you know avocado oil is a heavy weight oil type of oil, so you have to just make your research and know what suits your scalp. But I feel like the one that can go with everybody's scalp and hair is extra virgin olive oil. So you see, I just put little quantity of coconut oil and it's already finished. So just do your research and know the type of oil that works for you, depending on your hair porosity. When you're done, you mix everything together, making sure that the herbs and the oils are properly mixed up. Then you have to use the double boiling method to steam it up. Those of you that use direct heat, I don't know what you are looking for, that direct heat. You want something that is fast, but you easily forget that direct heat will kill the nutrients of your hair growth oil. Even the ones that are in the herbs, everything will be completely destroyed if you use direct heat. So use double boiling method to steam up your oil, or if you don't want to use the double boiling method, you can use the cold press method. Cold press method is literally when you put the herbs and the oils together, you mix them up in a jar, cover it and let it sit for a week. People that leave it for 101 years saying that let it infuse there. I don't know what people are infusing, but for me, I leave mine. If I'm to do the cold press method, I leave it for just 1 week and it's good to go. Okay, so back to what we were doing. The double boiling method, which is what we just used to steam up this oil, you're going to leave it there for 10 to 20 minutes, and after 10 to 20 minutes you bring down the hair growth oil and cover it up for an extra 1 hour. Okay, this procedure is very important, especially the infusion stage. You need to allow the oil to infuse properly. Just an hour is enough. You don't need to leave it for 101 years or 1 million years before you see that your oil have infused. It's not necessary. An hour is enough. Then you strain it out and pour it in your applicator bottle. The reason why I did not put a lot of rosemary leaf, because I know some of you will ask the question, is because we are still going to leave the rosemary leaf only the rosemary leaf. We need the herb inside the hair growth oil, as you are using the hair growth oil daily. As for the remaining herbs, you can put it away. You can still make use of this when you're ready to make another batch of hair growth oil. Just pour in the oils you want to use and use them again. Then I always use essential oils. Right now I'm putting in tea tree, lavender and rosemary essential oil, and I also added in fragrance. Now the reason why I'm using fragrance is because we all know that we are using herbs to make this hair growth oil, and if you don't use fragrance, it will not smell pleasant. So you need fragrance to make it smell good, since it's something you are putting on your head or on your hair. So I'll advise you should use this minimum of 3 times in a week and maximum of 5 times in a week. For those that have sensitive scalp, use this only twice in a week, especially those that have oily skin. Don't use it every day, please. Just use it twice in a week and your hair will still grow. Because of how sensitive your scalp is, you're good to go. Next thing we're going to be making is the hair mist, which is also known as the Ayurvedic tea spray. Herbal tea spray or Ayurvedic tea spray is one of the easiest way you can use herb in your day-to-day hair care routine. So which is what we're going to be doing right now. I'm going to be putting 1 tablespoon of each of the herbs. Remember, we're using water, so we're going to be using some of these herbs the way it is without it being blended. If you notice, we use herbs such as clove and fenugreek in a powdered form, which is better that way when you're making them in form of hair growth oil. But when you're making them in form of tea spray, just use them the way they come, okay, exactly the way you purchase them from the market, so that the nutrients can be properly released. The same goes with the fenugreek. You can see it's still in the seed form, and I did not use the blended form for this tea spray. So we're going to also put in the moringa and the black seed. The black seed, I forgot to mention when making the hair growth oil that it can be blended in order for the nutrients to be released properly, but that is okay if you use it in a seed form. So for this tea spray, we're only going to be using it in the seed form, as I mentioned. Then the next thing I ended up adding was one more thing, which is completely optional. Please, you must not use it. That is cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks also has so many benefits for hair growth and for clarifying your scalp, giving you healthy scalp. So you can use cinnamon sticks for your tea spray, and trust me, the result you'll be getting, it's going to be mind-blowing. Although you have to be consistent. So many of you are not consistent, and you'll be wondering why these herbs don't work for you. It won't work because you're not consistent. After adding all the herbs together in the jar, the next step is to add in your warm water. If you must use hot water, be sure the jar is heat resistant. If it's not heat resistant, it will break. So make sure the jar is heat resistant before you can use your hot water. I only used warm water since I'm going to leave this to infuse for 3 hours. I did not leave it overnight, guys. I left mine to infuse for 3 hours. I was just coming back to be checking it consistently. Like, I checked it for about 2 times, and after checking it twice, I felt like it's okay for me to strain it out and put it into the spray bottle for use. So you can see right now that all these things I'm making, they are very easy to put together. You don't need to do so much. You don't need to break the bank because you want to take care of your hair. Only thing you need to do is to be consistent. So this is after 2 hours of allowing it to infuse, and I'm shaking it up together. You can see from the color of the other one that the herbs are infusing bit by bit. The color of the water is changing, but we're still going to leave it to infuse more. So I left it for an extra hour. 1 hour is enough, and after that we strained it out into the bowl and poured in the spray bottle. After the spray bottle, the next step was to put in the essential oils, the fragrance, and I also used a preservative because I made about 4 bottles of the tea spray. If you are to use the refrigerator to preserve yours, I will kindly advise you to make small quantity of this tea spray because it can spoil after 1 month, or roughly 5 to 6 weeks. The smell will start changing and it will not be of good use anymore. So I will kindly advise that you should make smaller quantity of the tea spray when using the refrigerator to preserve yours. If you have a preservative, you can make use of it. It will enable the tea spray to last longer, literally almost 5 to 8 months, okay, without it spoiling. So that is it for the tea spray. Then update on the hair growth challenge and the length retention challenge. Okay, it's one topic: hair growth and length retention challenge. This will be coming up tomorrow, so please, if you are interested in this hair growth and length retention challenge, you have to keep up with the channel. Like, I'll be posting videos of how the process is going so far. Even on my Instagram and TikTok account, I'll be posting the entire process so that people actually get to understand that this hair growth thing or this length retention thing is something that you have to make effort to see that it works by using these herbal or Ayurvedic products. But of course, you make sure that you're using leave-in conditioner. I mentioned it in my introduction on Instagram and on TikTok. You have to use leave-in conditioners to seal in the tea spray and the hair growth butter. You can check one of the recent videos I uploaded. I made a hair growth butter over there. Please check it out to see how to make your effective hair growth butter. Then videos of how I take care of my auntie's hair will be dropping too, because I need to keep update on someone like me that is young and people that are older, which is my auntie that is 53 years old. So these are the things I've put into consideration, carrying everyone along. If you're not interested, don't worry, you can skip. But if you're interested, just keep up with what I'm posting and make sure you're doing the same thing. So please stay tuned. The next video coming up will be my wash day routine. I'll be saying I want to post that wash day routine, but that video is long overdue. So I'm going to be posting it very soon and keep you guys updated. Thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe, follow up on Instagram and TikTok, Brenda Okolocha, and see you in my next upload. Take care. Bye.